A mandala is basically usually done within a circle. A mandorla is two overlapping circles, and the actual mandorla is the shape that's created when the circles overlap. It comes from the Italian word almond, so that gives you a sense of what the shape is. There are two types of mandalas. There are ritual mandalas and there are personal mandalas. And obviously, the sort of things that we were doing in the workshop and the way that I use mandalas is personal mandalas. And so there is a large personal spirituality that comes through, because everything that is created and put into the mandala is applicable and is part of that person's psyche in some way. They are universal throughout the world. They are more commonly found in Eastern cultures, Eastern religions. Probably most well known are the Tibetan monks who make sand mandalas, which is done over is a ritual process, and then it's destroyed at the end. But they actually occur in pretty much every culture in the world. In the Western culture, we see examples in Gothic cathedrals. The big rose windows are all mandalic forms. But the Native American Indians use mandalas. The Celtic, there's a lot in the Celtic tradition that uses mandalas. I did my master's dissertation using mandalas with boys, and I was looking at whether their self-image was evident in the mandalas that they produced. And my finding was that there was an awful lot more than just their self-image included in that. They can be used to help to bring calm and relaxation, and I've also used them as part of my assessment procedures. So the clients will do a mandala at the beginning of their therapy and another one at the end, and then we will look at what has changed for them. I linked the mandala and the mandorla that they created today in the content of it, and they were quite surprised, some of them, at how it focused their mind on a particular aspect of things that they were thinking about. And with the mandorlas, several of them have taken it away to use in different ways with different client populations with whom they work, because that's a way of integrating opposites and conflicting ideas which they hadn't come across before. I came across mandalas before I started my play therapy training, and it's very difficult to describe. I just connected with them to the point that I used them in my master's work. I've kept mandala journals. When I was doing my supervision course, I used a mandala to illustrate my philosophy of supervision. Carl Jung was credited with bringing mandalas into Western psychology, because he used them for himself and he used them with his clients. And yes, I suppose a lot of my work is based on Jungian principles, but it can be much wider than that as well. It just depends what the creator brings from within and is birthed into the mandala.